So in last week's video, I walked you guys through my plan to get to $2,000 a month. In this video, I'm going to walk you through where I am against that plan, the moves I've made, and what the moves are in the coming weeks. And all I ask for is that you smash that like button and don't forget to subscribe. So what this is a screenshot of my account of the moves I did yesterday, which was Friday, the 5th of July. Now, as I mentioned in the previous video, for me to get to $2,000 a month in dividend, it's all about Misty and Coiny. And the reason why is because they are one of the two highest Yieldmax funds that are paying the highest dividend yield or dividend distribution. So for me to get to $2,000 a month quickly, I need to be investing in those high-flying ETFs that are currently there. So if we start with Coiny, as you guys know, if you watched my previous video, and again, the link to that is in the description and the pinned comment down below, is that because I'm based in the UK, I can't buy ETF funds from the US like SPY, VOO, Coiny, or any Yieldmax fund due to various reasons that I'm not going to go into in this video. And the only way I can buy shares is by trading options and getting assigned the shares. So I can only buy in blocks of 100 shares. I can't buy 2 shares of Coiny, for example. So what I did is yesterday, I bought 3 contracts. So you can see here, we got bought 1 and bought 2. So 3 contracts or 300 shares of $19 calls of Coiny. Now that cost me the best part of $200. Again, part of that is going to be because there's still some time value left in the options, and this isn't really an options related video, so it's actually costing me a bit to acquire these shares. So could have waited on the 19th of July to do this, then the time value of those options would be a lot lower. But I wanted to buy the shares yesterday because yesterday was Coiny's ex-dividend date, so it dropped by $1.57 plus a little bit more because Bitcoin was also down on the day. So what I did is, if I just get rid of this, so I got the 3 contract calls at 19. I then exercised it to buy 300 shares and $19 at a cost of 5.7K. Now that 5.7K was all done on margin. So again, now it is costing me money every single month to hold that 5.7K margin. So again, as I mentioned in the last video, my goal is to not use my own money to purchase these funds, and then is to hold a bit of margin for the next year or so to acquire more and more shares. So that's what I did on Coiny, and similar thought process on Misty. But again, for me to go buy the call like I had done over here, it was quite expensive. So what I did was is actually for the 19th of July, which is a couple of weeks away, I actually sold the $24 put and 2 contracts of that. So 200 shares of Misty at $24. Misty, I think, is trading around the 25 mark, I think, from memory as it currently stands. So I got paid $120 minus 70 cents commission to place that trade. So again, some of that will offset the cost of the Coiny call that I bought, but I sold this option. So what this basically means is on or by the 19th of July, if Misty is above 24, this option will expire. Worth this, I would have made 120, and all is well and good. If Misty dropped to 23, 2019, or anywhere below $24, and I don't do anything with this option, I would get assigned the option and buy 200 shares of Misty, 2,400 each, similar to what you can see here with Coiny. So again, I decided to wait on Misty because the call premium to buy it was a bit expensive. So I will buy it on July the 19th. Whether I buy it at 24 is a different conversation. So those are the moves that I made. So I made $120. It cost me best part of 200, so I'm a bit down there. And then I spent 5.7K on margin to go buy 300 shares of Coiny. Now, again, if we have a look here, you can see Coiny paid $1.57 per share. So I'm just doing this on my phone, times by 300. So that is going to give me, based on the last price, $471 a month. Now, if we also add in my tsly, which I've got 450 shares, it paid $1, which I'm going to get paid on Monday. So that's $450. And then because I'm lazy, that works out to be $920 or $21, sorry, of dividends based on the last dividend date. So I will be acquiring more shares throughout the month. So that number is going to increase. Hopefully I can get it as close to 2,000 as I can. But at the moment, I've now got, based on the latest forecast, $921 in dividends that will be getting paid. So let's call it around between $850 and $920, let's say, based on either tsly or Coiny dropping in share price. I'm nearly around 40-45% of the way for the goal. It might take me another month or so to get there, but again, the goal is to get to $2,000, 2K per month, for me then to go buy another 100 shares of a Yieldmax fund, whether it's Coiny, whether it's Misty, whether it's Ulti, whether it's tsla. I will make videos and keep you guys updated on where I decide to put that $2,000. Now, and this is where it becomes unfortunate. Because of that 921, I can't do anything with that 921 because even tsly is like at $14-15 for 100 shares. So I have to wait at least 2 months to be able to deploy it. But again, the goal is to hopefully, if I can get to 1,500 in month 1 for August's payment, then I can easily go buy another 100 shares of tsly or Ulti or Ybit or something along those lines. So again, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Again, comment, subscribe down below to stay with me on the journey to 2K, and I shall see you guys in the next video.